In 1891, Jewish community of Boston, like Jews around the world, were beginning to awaken to their peoplehood. And the Jewish community in the north end of Boston, a particular group of Lithuanian immigrants, thought that the Jews should have a flag. So they put together a design, particularly this person named Jacob Askewith, that had some familiar elements. So it had blue and white, which kind of became the colors of the Jewish people at the time. It had two stripes, like the talit, the prayer shawl of the Jewish people, and it had the Jewish star, the Magen David. So this flag was designed in 1891, which was more than 50 years before the founding of the State of Israel, and many years before the first Zionist Congress, when all the Zionists got together to kind of express their hopes and dreams for a Jewish state. And this is what that 1891 flag in Boston looked like. Looks pretty familiar, like the flag of the modern State of Israel. Plus it had this word in the middle, Maccabee, which the Maccabees were a family of people who defended Jerusalem. So this was for them a flag of the Jewish people before even the state was founded in the first Zionist Congress. In 1892, the next year, they paraded it on the streets of Boston in the 400th anniversary celebration of Christopher Columbus's discovery of America. In 1898, at the Second Zionist Congress, there are pictures of the time that show this flag hanging on the front of the hall where the Zionist Congress took place, but the word Maccabee was changed to Zion. In 1904, it showed up at the World's Fair in St. Louis with the flags of the nations, and now a flag of the Jewish people hung with the flags of the nations, the first time that anything like that had ever occurred. Fast forward to 1948. And the founders and all the people involved in bringing together the state pulled together a competition for the creation of the flag of the state. There were 164 entities. This flag kind of got melded in with other designs, but it was the American Zionists who held fast to this idea, which had become kind of the flag of the American Jews. And basically this design won the day. There were many other flags that were different and similar, but you can see the provenance of this design going back to 1891 in Boston. As well documented in Michael Oren's book, Power, Faith, and Fantasy, the Zionist idea was very much embedded in the idea of the founding of America and all through every age of America. This flag is a demonstration that actually the connection to Jewish peoplehood and nationhood and the future state of Israel was actually deeply connected, not just to the people who went to Palestine or to the East Europeans who went that direction or from other parts of the world in the Middle East, but all the way back to America. And they were deeply invested in the founding of the State of Israel as well.